everyone, and a very warm-hearted welcome to Sahaja Yoga meditation hosted by New Zealand. Today is the 7th day of your journey. I bow to all the seekers of truth and also congratulate you for coming all along, and hope you enjoyed the 7 days of your journey. My name is Rajni, and I'm glad to be one of your hosts in today's session. This Zoom live session is being recorded and also being live streamed in YouTube. So we humbly request you to kindly switch off your camera and mute your microphone. Thank you so much. Before we embark on this journey, I would like to introduce you to my co-host, lovely Marinia, who will extend you a native New Zealand welcome. Over to you, Marinia.
Kia ora, Rajni. Ko koe te arike, te kaiwa kaura o te ao katoa. Ko tēnei taiwe, e hinoi atu nei aroha te mātou. Aroha te mai mātou, I rato I tēnei wā. Kia ora everybody, and welcome to this evening's Sahaja Yoga meditation program, 21 days of online meditation. That was a welcoming karakia or prayer and acknowledging your journey, and also to help uplift you again in that space of enlightenment. This evening we have we're going to be doing a collective foot soak, but before we go on about that, I'll pass you over to Rajni, who will guide us on how we're feeling today. Kia ora, Rajni.
Thank you, Marinia. It was beautiful. My Kundalini just shot up right in the thoughtless awareness, and almost I didn't know what's happening. I was in full peace, joy, and happiness. I was so happy for that moment. Thank you again. So lovely audience, thank you for joining us again today on the 7th day of your spiritual journey. I hope you have been enjoying taking notes, trying to do practice. You had foot soak session, live session yesterday, and I'm sure some of you must have tried, and hope you are having a good day. And whatever happened yesterday at workplace, at home, with friends, or anywhere, wherever you were, I'm sure you tried to balance yourself because you have learned the techniques, how to balance yourself. If somebody is upset with you, you know what to do. You not to react. Bring your attention inside. And in return, you just forgive. You just give love. So we learned in these days about the most beautiful power within us, Mother Kundalini, that nurtures us ever since we are born. We also learned about the 3 channels and what are their jobs, what are the jobs of the chakras, and how we can get connected to all-pervading power that governs us. You also learned about the spark in your spirit, the shine of your spirit, and hope you have tried and tried to understand. So let us bring our attention inside after all the hectic day. Just close your eyes and ask honestly a question to yourself. Taking few deep breaths, breathe in and ask, by the Kundalini, where am I? And when you breathe out, just say with full conviction, I'm not this body. I'm not these conditions. I'm a pure spirit. I'm a free spirit. Nothing affects me. Nothing can take me in the past or in the future. I am in the moment. And this is what is Sahaja Yoga is about. Time now to update your journal and feel what you are, just note down what you are feeling on your fingertips, and LTA, with full love to yourself, with putting attention inside and true to yourself, just update your journal. Take few moments. Thank you. Thank you again. I'll now pass you over to my co-host, Marinia, who will go through the highlights of today. Over to you, Marinia.
Kia ora, Rajni.
Kia ora.
So today, it's good to see there's some new faces again today.
Awesome.
Well, so if there's anyone that's here for the very first time that has never ever experienced a Sahaja Yoga meditation session before, please raise your hand at the bottom and someone will take care of you. We'll put you into a breakout room. If not, if you've been here before, sit back and enjoy. And today's session, we'll be going through a collective foot soak, meaning we'll all have a foot soak together. But before we do that, Jyoti will be taking us through raising our Kundalini, putting us in a bandhan again, as well as having a recap of what you've learned so far. After that, we'll listen to a short talk of Shri Mataji and have a short meditation also with a foot soak. Then later on, we'll open up the floor once again to the interaction and question time, where you get the opportunity to ask those questions, where you put it down on the chat line down the bottom, and one of us will answer it as best as we can. And please don't be shy. We respect your privacy. And for those who are watching on YouTube, kia ora. You're more than welcome to register or come onto Zoom and interact with us, but we know that some people prefer it that way, like to be sitting in the back doorstep like I do sometimes. But it's really cool when you come forth and you break through some of those conditionings, or it's really good for us to boost our own self-confidence, because I'm inclined to be a very shy person. But it's really nice to come forth. You give me a song to sing and I can sing, but I'm breaking through some fears of my own by presenting. And this has been a wonderful journey of my own self-growth as a presenter or as a Sahaja Yogi as well, growing and learning with you, because we're all still learning something new each and every day, aren't we, Rajni?
I agree with you.
So I will pass you on over to Jyoti, who will take us through the raising our Kundalini.
Thank you.
Kia ora, everyone. Can you see me? Kia ora, everyone. Right. Welcome to the 7th day. My name is Jyoti, and we'll be doing the foot soak. So we'll before doing the foot soak, we'll raise our Kundalini. So it's the same thing you put your left hand like a mirror at the base chakra at the bottom, and you use your right hand to move clockwise. And as you do that, you move your left hand too. Okay, so we'll do it together. All right, so left hand in front of the first chakra, and right hand, you move clockwise. So we'll do it together. The first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and do an imaginary knot on top of your head. So there's one. So the second one, again, you rotate your right hand over your left hand, and now you do 2 imaginary knots. Right? Now the third one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you'll be doing 3 imaginary knots. Right? And now the time to take bandhan. So we start again, keep your left hand on your lap, and your right hand, you go over to make the arch. Right? So we start from your left side, go over to your right, and back. So that's 1. So we do that 7 times. That's 2. Okay, from your left hand to your right, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we have done our raising of Kundalini, and we have taken bandhan. Okay, so let's check our energy channels. Okay, so so you can see the right channel, the red color, that's for future. So you might feel a bit hot, or the left, you might feel a bit cold, or if you're a bit tired. But the main thing is you want to be in the center. Okay, so we can just sit down and put our palms open on our laps, and yeah, just close our eyes for a few minutes, and just try not to think of anything. And keep your attention just on your head, just above on your head, the 7th chakra is, and just relax. If you have any thoughts coming in, just say not now, and just keep your attention above your head. Okay, when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes and check your vibrations. See if you can feel anything on top of your palms. You might feel cold sensations or warm sensations, maybe tingling, but it's all a process, an experience. There's nothing wrong in feeling hot or cold. It's just your state at the moment. Okay, so we've checked our state, so we'll go to the next one. Yeah, so we're going to do the foot soak. I think some of you have done it yesterday too. And today we're going to do the foot soak again, just to get a different experience. So to do the foot soak, you will need a bucket of water, a bucket where you can put maybe an ankle length, until your ankle, some water. And this bucket shouldn't be used for anything else. So just for foot soak. And you need a container, a plastic container with water, some salt. It could be any salt. You don't have to use expensive salt, just a normal salt and a towel. Okay, so if you haven't got everything ready, you can get it ready and we will start the foot soak. And yeah. So foot soak normally we do while sitting on the chair. So sit comfortably, find a chair that you can sit comfortably and where you can put the bucket. And yeah, as I said, some salt, a bucket of water, and a towel. It can be any towel, just to wipe your feet after the foot soak. Okay, I hope everyone is ready with their bucket. Just put up your hand if you need more time to get your things ready. Right, I think everyone is ready. And Vanika is ready. Okay. So she's getting some water and putting it in the bucket. So depending, you can have warm water, cold water, depending on how you would like your water to be, right? So when you have your bucket ready, you can place your hands just over the water, both your hands, place it on the water. You can, we call it to vibrate. That means just to say, to ask the water to absorb all their negativities, all the impurities in you. Okay, and you can also use your right hand to rotate the water clockwise 7 times. Okay, so now you can put your feet in the water. Okay, sit comfortably with your palms open on your laps. Okay. Okay, while you're sitting, you can put your right hand towards the ground. Just relax. Just put your left hand towards the ground. And you can ask, you can say the Mother Ocean, the water, and Mother Earth to take away all impurities in you. So this is good for clearing your left side, your left channel. That means you're grounding your left channel. That means for Mother Ocean or Mother Earth to take away all impurities. So we use all the natural elements to help us to balance ourselves. Sometimes when you're foot soaking, you might feel very relaxed, but we must make sure we don't close our eyes. Keep our eyes open. Okay, now you can put back your right hand on your laps. And with your left hand, you can put it over like a chimney facing your back. Yeah, just like how Vanika is doing. So this is to balance our right channel, our right side, to take away all the heat. So it's like a chimney for the heat to go to ether, because to take away the heat, ether is like the sky. Sometimes you also feel sensations either on your palm or on your right palm or your left palm. So it's all part of the process, the experience. You can also ask for Mother Ether and Mother Ocean to take away all impurities from your right side. Okay, you can put your left hand on your laps now. And for your center channel, you can use both your hands or your right hand to just raise your center channel and bring it up above your head and bring down your hand. So you can either use your right hand, bring it up to your Sahasrara and just bring down your hand. So you can do that a few times. It's just to help you to have balance your center channel. Just relax. Keep your attention on your Sahasrara, just above your head here. Just keep your attention and relax. This is a very simple technique, and you can do it at the end of the day or in the morning. Just before meditation. So we do foot soak for around 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we can end the foot soak now. So what we do is get ready your towel beside you and take the bucket, the pitcher, or plastic container, wash one foot at a time. And just remember, don't put back your feet in the water. Okay, do it one after the other. Okay, dry your feet, and just leave the bucket somewhere, and then we'll continue with the meditation. You just have to remember that the water should be thrown in the toilet. And yes, I see Rinko is asking whether we should open our eyes while foot soaking. Yes, we should open our eyes during foot soak, because as I mentioned, when you're doing foot soak, you feel very nice, very relaxed, and you might fall off your chair. So that's the reason that we open our eyes, right? So just open your palms, just on top of your laps, and if you want, you can close your eyes and just feel and see how you feel after your foot soak. Does anyone want to share how they feel? Okay, so we can, after doing foot soak, we must always do meditation. So because we have already cleared our channels, so it's good to sit down and meditate for a while. So that's what we'll do now. Just relax, put your palms open on your laps and close your eyes, and just keep your attention on your Sahasrara, and we'll just meditate for a while. Okay, I'll pass it over to Vanika.
Kia ora, everybody. Let's keep this meditative state and listen to our Holy Mother's talk, still keeping this beautiful state of thoughtless awareness and silence inside us.
So that they get enlightened and your wish is fulfilled. Because emotions are nothing but wishes. These are unfulfilled wishes. Now, how they do it otherwise is also this way, that you take up these emotions and put them. So that is, these emotions are actually the left side, as I said, is the desire. So the desire is taken, any desire, and is put in the prana. Now how do you put it on the prana? That you control your prana. That's why they do pranayamas. See, like you sit down now very comfortably. Now you have a desire to put your attention to that. Attention is very important. See, now this attention is to be put onto the prana. So the emotions are there, and then bring those emotions and put them into your attention. Means they are now, you are aware of them. Now what you do is to watch your breathing. See now, try to reduce your breathing. reduce it. In the sense that you have breathed out, wait for a while, then breathe in. For a long time, then you breathe out. So in 1 minute, your breathing will be less than normal. Alright, try that. Breathe in. Now with the emotions, keep the attention on the emotions, you see, so that the connection is established. Better? See the Kundalini rises? Now when you are breathing, you find that there is a space in between, which you just leave it vacant. Breathe in. Now leave it vacant. Now breathe out. Now leave it vacant. Breathe in. Keep it there. Then leave it. Keep outside. Now breathe in. Now start breathing in such a way that you stop your breathing. Attention should be on the heart, or could be on the emotions. It's better. Keep the breathing inside for a while. Bring it out, then outside for a while. Then again. Then you'll find that for a while you will not breathe. See, you settle now. The laya takes place between your prana and your mana. Both the Shaktis become one. Now, at this stage when you are silent, now you think of your intellect. It's lost. Just think of it, it's lost, it's no more there. So what is happening actually, that this laya, the attention goes into the intellect and enlightens the intellect. See, the thought is not there. Try to find your intellect within yourself. Now see, where is my intellect? Try to find it. It's not there. It's not working. Again try it. It is working, but it has become the samashti. It's become the collective now. See now? Did you follow that? There's no thought. This exercise will give you this thoughtless awareness, establishment of thoughtless awareness. There is no thought.
We can all relax now, go deep, maintaining that beautiful state of meditation, of silence, of thoughtless awareness that we have achieved after this foot soak. While we keep this silent meditation phase going on, we can have some beautiful background meditation music to accompany our journey of awakening. We can now slowly open our eyes, bringing back our consciousness and physical form back in posture and motion. I hope you enjoyed this cleansing session, a foot soak, and also a beautiful meditation after that. Now we're already nice and clean with a beautiful consciousness, ready to raise our Kundalini and take abundance again. So as Auntie Jyoti demonstrated in the start of the session, as you can see in your screen, face our left palm, and then as we take our Kundalini from down to bottom, we rotate our right hand in this format. And then when we bring it on top of our Sahasrara, the crown chakra, we tie an imaginary knot, one knot. Then again, bringing back our both hands to the rotating format, raising our Kundalini slowly to all the chakras, putting it back on top of our crown chakra Sahasrara and doing 2 imaginary knots. A third time, raising our Kundalini again, nourishing that energy. Mother Kundalini is rising and rising above, putting it again on top of our Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and then third time, 3 imaginary knots. After knotting ourselves and raising our Kundalini, now we take a bandhan, where we place our left hand on our laps and our right hand towards our left hand. And for 7 times from the left palm all the way to our Sahasrara, crown chakra, to our right side towards the ground. And then bringing it back again towards our left palm. So this is 1 circle, 1 bandhan. And we do this 7 times. Second time, again, starting from the left palm, going all the way from the circumference of our body, passing our Sahasrara, right side towards the ground, bringing it back again, finishing the circle, finishing the bandhan, back from our left side to our left palm. Third time again, nice and slow, finishing the third circle. Fourth time. Fifth time. Sixth. Finishing off the 6th. And now the last one, starting off the 7th bandhan. And now we complete our bandhan, our protection, the protection of our aura, of our chakras, and of our subtle system. I hope you feel the energy. I hope your Kundalini is sitting rightly on the Sahasrara at her righteous position, giving you all the energy which is inside you to empower you. Thank you for joining us today for this beautiful meditation. I pass it on to Auntie Rajni and Auntie Marinia. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Once again, what a beautiful journey that you had today. It was beautifully silence inside. And we must tell you something, the secret behind it. Silence is very important. Why? As Shri Mataji said in her talk, in silence, your thoughts disappear And what are those thoughts? Where are they coming from? These are emotions that are not being, the wishes that are not being fulfilled, and emotions come from our left channel. So when we sit and breathe in, the exercise that Shri Mataji showed you was very important, because when we are in the silent state, that is when we get connected to all pervading power. Everything becomes silent, our desires, our thoughts, aggression, emotions, anger, anything that goes up and comes down, goes up, comes down, and the graph is so erratic. We don't want that graph. We want a beautiful journey within, pure, with silence, with joy and happiness. And the journey that Mother took us over in the breathing exercise, like I always do that before the session, that when you breathe in, just ask yourself with love, who am I? You know what's your name, you know where you live, you know who you are. But you have to ask your inner being, the inner subtle system. And when you get that answer, that is silence. And you can practice this. I'm sure you'll be able to do this. On our website, you can go and check the talk that Mother gave. And I'm sure you have enjoyed today's session. And it's time now to diarize your emotions. After the foot soak, what you felt on your fingertips, on your palms, as Jyoti took you over this exercise on water treatment, water soaking, foot soaking, we call it. So we use the two elements, earth and water, and take a few moments and then just diarize in your journal, your compendium, what you felt. And you have to be honest to yourself with love, with full attention on each chakra, how you felt. You know now the colors of your chakras on your fingertips. So you know where the tingling happened, or you know where the heat was. And you can just jot down those in your diary. And always remember attention, attention, and attention. Love, love, and love. True, true, and true to yourself. And nothing can harm you then. You have learned all the tools, how to forgive, how not to react, keeping your attention inside. And forgiveness, most wonderful instrument, very important tool. Just forgive. By forgiving, we do nothing, but it gives us peace within. Both the MCs, our host Marina and myself, we both have enjoyed going through this journey 7 days with you. Those who joined us on YouTube and WhatsApp. And from our team in this session, knowing ourselves, I beg your pardon, knowing ourselves, I would like to put few words as an ode to you. It's not money, it's just the love that you gave us, and it's coming back to you today. Just few words for you. Today you look like stars in the galaxy, shining, happy, emitting joy, peace, and happiness, and full of vibrations. And I'm sure you will pass on to people around you. You will enlighten them with your love. with your joy inside and peace and happiness, and you will make this world beautiful. We both congratulate you coming so far with us, for your support always in coming on time. And we love to give you with the highlights now what's happening next week. And I'll pass you over to my lovely co-host, Marinia. Over to you, Marinia.
Kia ora, Rajni. Thank you once again for this awesome journey that we've all been on together. Thank you, Jyoti and Banika, for a beautiful session this evening, going through the foot soak and such a deep, meaningful meditation that we had after that cleansing session. This week we're going to, this evening is our final evening as presenters, and we'll be passing over to Arti and Jyoti, who will be hosting next week's session on deepening the knowledge. So when we say deepening the knowledge, is that you'll be coming back and learning other techniques to deepen your meditation and to clear your attention or deepen your attention. For example, I think we're doing doing an ice pack next week, and probably extending our learning. But we don't want to feed you too much information. We want to dangle that carrot so that you come back next week. So once again, for any resources that you're interested in, go onto our website on www.freemeditation.com/May 2022. Also, you can join our WhatsApp group. And also we have the live stream, we have the YouTube, but the link changes each day. So we'll be posting that up on our website as well. I can't read the email address at the moment, but maybe can you, Rajni, because I can't see the screen through my phone. The email address.
I can't see, but we can, when we are on live chat, we can.
It's 21 days, May 2022 @gmail.com.
Thank you, Mohan. I couldn't see from my screen.
No,
So before we finish up again, we'd like to open up the floor again, and maybe everyone open up their cameras. It'd be great so we can see you and have face-to-face connection. But if you don't want to, that's okay as well. Kia ora. I see some beautiful faces.
So yes, we have enabled the microphone as well as videos. So feel free to start your videos, and I'll put you all in the classroom so we can see each other maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
Also, we have a question there from Saravana. Kindly give details how to stabilize in Sahaja Yoga meditation practice from normal way of life or other kind of practices. So Saravana, I would like to take that on actually. Saravana, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, please pardon me if I'm not. The Sahaja Yoga meditation is a practical experience-based meditation. So you don't have to actually change your lifestyle or religion or your families. I mean, you don't have to leave your family or do anything that is not normal. So with the experience comes the awareness. It's like, for example, if we have the awareness of or foul smell, then when we walk through a lane, we know that in that lane there is rubbish and it is smelling very bad. So we don't then go through that lane because it smells bad. Now that awareness is an experience. And with Sahaja Yoga meditation also, you actually will get the experience and the awareness of your own subtle system, as well as the energies around you and the subtle system of other people as well. So you become aware of the principles that guides the existence of the chakras within us. And if anything is wrong, that chakra will tell you on your fingertips what is wrong, if it is catching, or if it has any blockages or anything. So with that experience, you will guide yourself. But as I told you, you don't have to change anything. So it's not about stabilizing ourselves in Sahaja Yoga meditation as compared to the normal way of life or other kind of practices. But it's actually getting imbibed into Sahaja Yoga, as well as imbibing the Sahaja Yoga practice into our life. Hopefully that has answered your question. If it has not, then please put forward your query. Thank you.
The other thing too is if you try something for 21 days, or if you try Sahaja Yoga meditation for the full 21 days, you'll know whether it's for you or not. Would you like to extend from that, Rajni?
Sorry?
No, it's okay. Is there any other?
I'll just add on to Sarana's question. What Sobik was trying to explain is that about experience. So in order to internalize that experience in our normal day-to-day life is when we are going on doing things, that are normal to us as such, right? If we have the inner guidance from within or inner wisdom developed, right, then it will be very easy to naturally understand what we should do and what we should not be doing. So that's what Sahaja Yoga or the awakening of Kundalini gives us, that realization, that awareness is developed, So the only thing that is mandatory, or rather I would say is important, that as we meditate daily, that awareness improves on a daily basis. And with that improvement in the awareness, we can experience that change in our day-to-day lifestyle. And as he rightly gave a very apt example, that if we see a lane which is dirty lane, it's smelling with the foul content around, you would normally not like to go through that path. So when we are meditating, when we introspect and see that, oh, my so-and-so chakra is catching, and as through the Sahaja Yoga practice, we will get to know how that chakra catches. And if we find the reason for that catching, and if we avoid doing that next morning, and we see that the chakra is opened up and we feel very relaxed, so that realization, that experience tells us that, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. And that's how we become our own master and start changing our life, and that transformation automatically, changes us through our daily life. So again, so there is no need for mandatorily doing something that someone is telling us, but it is through our experience we should be, changing and transforming. And that's the essence of Sahaja Yoga. That's what Shri Mataji is trying to, tell us. Yeah, I hope that explains, Sarvana. Yeah, any further follow-up question that we got, please feel free to ask, and we're happy to answer you.
And also to develop that and to reach that state, we have to meditate every day, just like our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's the food for your spirit, food for your Kundalini. So it's very important that we meditate every day, morning and in the evening. Morning to start the day, because then your body gets energized in a very positive way. We have to remain positive, and that's the power meditation gives us. And in the evening, when we come back, because we meet so many people, we have so many vibrations around us in today's world, and busy world, 21st century modern world. So we come back with a lot of things that gives us irritability, you can say, or tiredness, or unhappiness, because you feel your day is not being fulfilled the way you want it. So when you sit down and foot soak and meditate, everything will disappear and you become master. Yeah.
You're on mute, Bronte.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry. Regular practitioners do you normally do a foot soak in the morning as well, or I guess I'm wondering what generally people practice in their if you're looking at sort of meditation twice a day, morning and evening. Are you foot soaking twice a day as well, or?
Yes. Yes. And it also depends your curriculum, your day. Like people who work in the hospitals, they have to leave early. Teachers who have to leave 6 o'clock, so they meditate and go. But when they come back, they do foot soak and meditation.
Mm-hmm.
But it is important. If we can do, it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And don't feel guilty if you have not done foot soak in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Just have meditation, because you have to be in the thoughtless, that moment of your own being, your own self with the spirit. Yeah.
Thank you.
We got one more person probably ready to ask a question. I can't find the name actually. Maybe I put them back. Di. How do you say DID? Is it? Sorry, D. Is that how we pronounce your name? Yeah, you can unmute.
Hello.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
I actually didn't have a question. I just still had my hand raised up from going into the breakout room.
All right. Okay.
I put it down now.
Awesome. No worries. How was it in the breakout room? Did you enjoy?
I did. Yes, it was fantastic having that sort of one-on-one guided opportunity. So that was yes, very grateful to Nishi for leading me through that.
Awesome. So Nishi and Noel did a good job, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Cool. That was your first time coming to Sahaja Yoga?
Well, first time live. I've just been in non-reception areas, so I've just been kind of catching up. So I've done up to day 3, or watched and followed through up to day 3, but this was the first live one. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Nishi. That's awesome.
You're on mute, Nishi.
Thank you, dear, for joining. It was wonderful one-on-one with you. All the best for the rest of your journey, and you can join the main room, right, from tomorrow. That would be
Thank you.
To have you there. Thank you.
Awesome. Anyone else would like to ask question? Devina, I can see a couple of people. I'm just going to call on name just in case. If you feel shy. Devina, Carol, Javi, how are you? Who else we got? Rinku, if you got any question. No?
Yeah, I would like to ask a question on behalf of the seekers.
Okay.
So, meditation, how often we be in meditation? Do we do it? Or if we do it, then probably we are using our right channel. So how do you do meditation? How often and what time? And during the day, how can we accommodate meditation with our work? Can somebody answer, please?
Can I take that? Is it okay? Okay.
Yes.
Sabik, yeah, probably. Thanks for asking the question. I think many people do get that question when they come to Sahaja Yoga, that what should I do about it, right? Now that I learned something. So Shri Mataji has said that you do not really do a meditation, but you rather get into a meditation. And so what that means is that when the Kundalini is awakened, she will rise through our channels, our chakras, and try to cleanse them. And that cleansing, we can feel it on our palms as some sensation. If there is no obstruction in the channel or in the chakra, we can see that Kundalini passes through very smoothly, and we can feel as a cool sensation on our fingertips. Yeah. However, if there is some obstruction, then there will be a friction, and you can feel that as a tingling on your sensation of pinching or some warmth. Yeah. However, given all said and done, meditation, what is meditation? Meditation is actually being in that witness state and watching what Kundalini is doing to us, how she's going through different channels and putting us into that awareness where we are in silence, complete silence. So now, how often would you like to do that? Go into silence. It is about practice, right? Practice of witnessing. So all we do that is just try to witness and allow Kundalini to work it through. So if you would like to actually experience the person who would love to enjoy that moment every now and then, it's like a sugar candy, right? When we are kids, we love sugar candy, right? So how often do we eat? I mean, we just go on eating. We just don't stop, right? So we can also go on meditating now and then, every now and then. But given our practical life, it may not be possible to do that. So what we can do is we can start with, as we wake up in the morning, when our mind is actually very silent. So it just allows us to go into that witness state very easily. And when we are into that witness state, just raise your Kundalini and just enjoy that awareness. Yeah. And every morning and before you go to the bed, you have a foot soak and meditation. That's all that you should practice to begin with. And over the period, it will so happen that as you are going around your day, you will still feel that awareness. And if you are feeling that awareness throughout the day, you are in meditation in a way. And in that silence, you will absolutely, whatever work you are doing, you will be focused on that work because you are completely silent and not distracted by anything. And so you will be very efficient at what you do. You will be very, I would say, like you will channelize your energy into that, right? So you will be absolutely attending to all the aspects of whatever you are doing at that moment, yeah, and not losing anything as such. So yeah, that is the, in short, that we have to get into that awareness, and in order to remain in that awareness, we need to practice, and that practice should be morning and evening ideally. But with given schedule, some people just cannot do that. Then whenever you get free time, yeah, please feel free to spend that 10-15 minutes with yourself, with your spirit, and with your Kundalini, and just enjoy that.
Okay, one more question. At my work, I share a room with my colleague. Now that I know that if meditation, we can go into meditation or be in meditation, is there any trick that I can actually use to go into meditation for a few minutes at work while my work colleagues are still around me?
Well, as I said, right, probably going into meditation is about just, feeling that awareness, right? So that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be sitting in a particular position. It is how your attention is all, right? If your attention is at peace and it is witnessing the Kundalini, you are already into meditation. So you don't necessarily have to stretch out your hands, close your eyes and all that, right? But it takes a little bit of time to experience that with doing our day-to-day work. So that's where you would love to, have practice at home every now and then eventually you will be in meditation while you're working as well. In meditation means feeling that awareness, right? And as long as we are feeling that awareness, you are actually in meditation. So that's what meditation is all about. Shri Mataji says meditation is in the company of that divine energy. Meditation means being in thoughtless awareness where we are into a witness state. Meditation is being into that silence, So as long as you are enjoying that silence within, we are into meditation.
Like I travel to work on a bus and there is a lot of noise around. People are chatting, but that's the best time for me to meditate. I meditate before I leave the house, and in the bus, I just meditate. I'm watching outside the window, but I'm in a meditative state. Nothing is coming into my head. I'm not reacting to what people are saying or doing. And I just enjoy the sky. I look at the sky. I look at the harbor bridge where I cross the harbor. So and that gives me joy and peace within. My attention doesn't go anywhere. It's just the attention where your attention is. Even in the tea break or lunch break, we get at work, we can do silently. Just sit down and close your eyes for even for 5 minutes. It energizes you, channelizes you, helps you.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So there's a reference being made a couple of times that you see your Kundalini rise, pass through the chakras. So how do we see it? Do we visually see it? Do we feel it? Could you please somebody throw a light on that?
That's a very good one.
Vibratory awareness. Sahaja Yoga is vibratory awareness. When the Kundalini rises, the first thing when we bring the attention on top, we ask people to check on top of their heads with both the palms and then on their fingertips. And every fingertip denotes the point of the chakra where it is in our body. And also we talked about the qualities of the chakras. So if you feel tingling or a heat, that means you need to work on that part of your chakra, put attention there, and then it will disappear. So Sahaja Yoga is vibratory awareness. It's a living process. It's not that you see something and then you say, wow, beautiful. No, it's not a picture. It's the inside, the silent, subtle thing that goes on top of your head and you feel the connection. Things that you watch outside doesn't give you peace, but the things that are happening inside gives you peace and joy and happiness. And that's the beauty of Sahaja Yoga. Did I answer your question?
Yes, very well. Thank you.
Carol has a comment. This morning I woke up and felt beautiful cool breeze around the head, you know. So thank you, Sage Collective team, for the love, peace you're helping us to achieve. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
I think that's a beautiful experience that you can possibly have, you know, waking up with a cool breeze and that awareness and that silence within. So nothing like it. We have one more question from Rinku. I feel some heat on my palms, but I don't feel anything over my head. So Vic, do you want to take it based on the vibratory awareness and answer the question, please?
Thank you, Monbaya. Rinku, thanks for the question. You feel heat on your palms, but you don't feel anything over your head. Look, this is actually the exact experience I had for about 6 months when I started Sahaja Yoga. But instead of heat, I was feeling cool on my palm. And actually, for 6 months, nobody told me that I should put attention at the top of my head. And one day when I was in Sahaja Yoga Center, one uncle told me that, I told him exactly that that's what is happening to me. And everybody says, you know, that they can feel cool on their head, but how do I feel it? So he said that, do you put your attention on top of your head? And then I said, no, I never did that. It's been 6 months, nobody told me. So the trick is, first of all, you're feeling heat. So that's different to me. Now, heat is
Only
when
on
Kundalini.
the right palm. Sorry. I just feel hot on the right palm. My left palm is neutral.
Right. Do you feel cool on your left?
No.
No. Okay. So we are looking for the clarity on our hands. In order to, I would suggest that in order to feel that awareness clearly on your hands, first of all, you should put your both your hands on Mother Earth when you first start your meditation for some time. You know, just be in that position for some time, and you can release your whatever heat you're feeling into Mother Earth, and then with both palm open, you put your attention at the top of your head. You can exercise with your hand a little bit by putting your hand on top of head and just move it up and down a little bit, not too close to your head, but a little bit up and further. Sometimes people feel the awareness a little bit higher, and so different people feel the coolness at different point above the head. So you should move your hand a little bit up and down and check where you can feel that. It could be heat also. So try that for a few days and see if that makes any difference. For me, just putting my attention at the top of the head actually worked. I had never done that before. And I did that on that day, and I just checked my top of my head with my hand, and actually I could feel the coolness there. So for heat, I would put my hands on Mother Earth for for a few minutes, 5 minutes to 10 minutes actually, before starting meditation. And then I would go into meditation and check my head as well.
Okay, yeah, that's a good suggestion. I would try that. But I have another question. You said you didn't know if your attention was on over your head or so. So, so can you explain putting an attention over the head? Like I try to do it in the way that, yeah, it's hard to explain, but my eyes are closed, but my attention, as you said, attention, I'm trying to look for the word for attention, like all my energy is over my head, something like that.
Right, okay, it's attention is about feeling. So if you close your eyes right now, and if you look into your mind, what can you see?
When you say look into your mind,
where thoughts are.
Yeah.
So can you see any thoughts there?
No, I don't see thoughts, but yeah, if I sit down like that, some thoughts of my daily activities come through, and I try to bypass them. But that moment, the gap between the thoughts is pretty less.
Yeah. Okay, so the key word here is trying. You said that you try to bypass that. Now, the trick with Sahaja Yoga meditation is when you try it, there is a very less chance it will happen. So you have to, now sitting down in meditation means you are allowing the space and time for the Kundalini to work on you, and you become the witness. So you do not actually try and fight your thoughts. If the thoughts are coming, let them come, just watch them, but don't follow them. So you have to see the thoughts dropping down, not coming in actually. You will notice thoughts coming in, but you will not notice that the thoughts have actually dropped down. Another thought has actually followed. So being aware that the thought is there and just looking at it will actually make you thoughtless. It's just like if somebody is trying to, as I explained yesterday also, somebody is trying to enter our house and we are there with a gun in our hand. So if we point the gun towards that guy, he will run away. Similarly, if the thought is coming into our mind, then we just look at that thought with our attention. Now, attention is, again, feeling towards those thoughts. So putting our attention on the top of our head means putting our feeling on the top of the head. At the same time, we watch our thoughts as well. Right? Wait one minute. If you cannot take your thoughts, attention to your head, then take your palm, with your palm, touch the fontanel bone and keep on pressing it. Now, whenever you touch any part of your body, your attention goes there. If somebody hits you on the knees, your attention goes there because the pain is there. If some noise comes from another room, your attention goes there, right? What's happening there, So that's what the attention is, all right? It's like a mother carrying a baby at the back and working throughout the day. She works throughout the day, but her attention is always on the baby who is being carried at the back, all right? She does everything, but she's not involved. She just watches. She's careful that the baby doesn't fall or doesn't cry or anything. So her attention is on the baby, but her focus or the work is being done as well. So it's the same thing, the principle. So we actually put our attention. The big thing is to touch the top of our head. If we cannot actually, with our attention, take our attention there.
So you mean to say the left hand still faces towards Shri Mataji's photo and the right hand can press the fontanel bone?
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah. I'll try that. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, perfect one. So big. That's what I was trying to add. That what is that attention? So
it is rather a long answer. Sorry.
no, but it is. Yeah.
Just like when we are in the kitchen, we are listening to children, we are cooking, we make sure that whatever we are cooking is not burnt, but also we are listening, but our attention is in the pan.
Yeah.
And I think God has given us more sensibility in this area. We can do 5 things at a time.
Yeah, that's right. So something physical can be explained, but because attention is not a physical thing, it's a bit hard to explain.
Yes.
So yeah.
In
But-
the early days, you can use your hand to physically, from the base of your spine, raise it up and touch your spine, touch your Sahasrara. And if you do that 3 times, raising it up, you're actually physically helping to keep your attention here and keep it up there as well.
Yeah, but I do try to do that, but I don't feel like kind of Kundalini rising in my chakras.
It
like
takes
some people. Yeah.
Sometimes it takes time, and a simple affirmation that Shri Mataji teaches us too is either where is my attention, that takes you silent, or what can I do for Sahaja Yoga meditation? You say that to yourself now and see what happens within you. Ask yourself that question.
So
What
sorry,
can
what
I
was the
do?
second question? What can I do in Sahaj?
What can I do for Sahaja Yoga meditation?
Oh, okay.
It's a good test on your attention. It just subtly happens without you even knowing.
Okay. That's interesting. So if I do that, would I feel some sensations or like what do I expect out of this?
Nothing. Just let
Nothing.
continue
Just
work and
sometimes we think too much, and it's about being. We're human beings, so the idea is to just let whatever process and just let it go. Just let go of any thoughts. Just say, not this thought, or say, I forgive, and the thoughts will go. They'll disappear.
All right.
Shri
The
Mataji
whole idea is to take off all your conditionings. That's the whole idea. If you take off all your conditionings and look inside your subtle system, that's where you will find you're taking your attention inside your subtle system. That's where you can actually experience it fully. If you are expecting anything, then you really can't put all your expectations in your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Just go without any expectations, and that's the beauty of meditation, and it'll take you wonders.
Okay.
Well said, Vanika.
And also when you leave your the reins in your hands to the Param Chaitanya, the all-pervading power, it takes over and helps you. Because we are holding too many reins in our hands, I want to do, I'm here, why it's not happening, questions in our head. And then it says, okay, do it, take more control. But once we leave the control, the Param Chaitanya takes over.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, cosmos.
Surrendering.
I do nothing, you do everything.
Oh yeah.
How beautiful, one sentence, and everything will come you will be in balanced state where your thinking will stop. Your questions will stop. The moment you say, I surrender. Because at the end of the day, it's the ego. I want it. I don't have. So once we drop the I, things will become better for us. Your vocabulary will start changing. I am at peace. I am satisfied. I am at joy state. I am happy within. I need nothing but your pure love, Param Chaitanya. Your words will change. Dictionary will change.
Oh, wow. That's so nice.
And also next week, we will be doing ice pack, and that will help settle your attention as well. But we won't talk too much about that. We'll let you experience that next week when we come back.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. So if we got no more questions, maybe we wrap up for the evening today, and see you all tomorrow again.
Yes.
And thank you very much for your questions.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you. Good night.